Hey everyone, welcome to Home Matters, the podcast where we help you make the most informed decisions for your home renovation and improvement projects. Whether you're swapping out windows, tackling a kitchen makeover, or getting a new roof, we've got the tips, the tricks, and the insights that you need. So let's get into today's topic. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Home Matters podcast. I'm your host, Alex. And today I'm diving deep into the way that you can save thousands of dollars by fixing 5 different appliances. These are 5 parts to 5 appliances. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I suggesting that you become a full-time electrician or appliance repair person. There are hundreds of parts in each one of your appliances, from your stove to your dishwasher to your fridge to your water heater, your air conditioner. And they are very complicated. And in many cases, whether it's parts or labor, you do need a professional. However, these 5 parts for these 5 appliances that I'm going to share with you here today are simple and easy to do. In most cases, and this has been my experience as I've done this for these 5 appliances in my own home and in different investment properties, these are tasks that take no more than an hour for you to do and cost very little. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. Let's take a look at your fridge. Now, I had an issue with my fridge, and I called the appliance repair company who I had used for many years. He came out, he looked at it, it was all frosted, and the temperature was going down both in the freezer and in the fridge. And he looked at it and said, "Well, it's your refrigerator defrost heater." I said, "Oh, okay." And he says, "On top of that, the sensor is also no good." I said, "Okay, how much is that going to cost me to fix?" He said, $425. I said, "Boy, $425, that's a lot of money. I mean, after all, this wasn't a, $5,000 fridge. It's a fridge that costs somewhere around $1,200 more than 10 years ago." But okay, I said, "Let me look at the price of the part. To be honest with you, I may just do it myself. I'll pay you for your service fee." And I didn't have to pay for the service fee, actually, because I had a home warranty. But after I went down this path of fixing different home appliances, the basic issues that happen with appliances, and mostly the issues that happen with your appliances are the basic ones, the ones that you can actually fix. And it doesn't help you to have this plan that you pay, $20 a month or $200 a year when you call the appliance people, they're still going to charge you for parts and labor. So really these home warranty plans don't do so good. That's the truth. They try to pick out the outliers here and there, but mostly if you speak to people, you pay for the plan, and at the end of the day, you end up out of pocket again. All right, back to the defrost heater. So I look up the price, and I couldn't believe it on Amazon that this refrigerator defrost heater kit was $16.77. And he was charging me $425. And I looked at him and I said, "Look, that's not going to work. Can you do something for us here?" He said, "No, I'm not going to do it." I said, "Then I'm not going to do the work." So he went about his way. I ordered a part from Amazon. 3 parts came: the sensor, another wire kit, and then this lamp looking thing. And again, I'm not a refrigerator repair person. I have been in construction for a long time, but just as is the case with most home improvement contractors, you don't know everything. And especially electrical is not my area. Long story short, I get the part. I pull up the video, because when you buy these parts on Amazon or Grainger or any other site, there's always a video how to do it. I watched a 5-minute video. It showed me how to defrost the freezer, turn it off, pull the panel from the inside, remove this lamp, remove the sensor. I did all of that. Took me about 90 minutes. When I was done, I cleaned up, I turned it on. Voila, the fridge started working again. And it's been working ever since. So what was the savings there? Listen, $425 is what they were charging. And what I paid for the part was $16.77. So we'll go ahead and do that in the calculator here. $16.77. That's a savings of $408.23. So that's number one. Number two, the stove. So had an issue with the stove, had the guy come out, looked at it, same within the plan. He came back and said, well, it's going to be $250. This one burner was not turning on, right? And I tried to mess with it, but it wasn't working. So it ended up being the igniter along with the little aluminum tube that goes from the gas line to the burner head. Anyways, it's two little parts. The part was $37.97, and what they were going to charge me was $250. I pulled the stove apart, no problem. After about close to 2 hours. So, look, you have to add these hours, no doubt, but let's go ahead and add the hours. And I could be doing something better with my life, with my children, with family, with work. But after all, I think taking care of things in your own home gives you a sense of accomplishment and the confidence that you can take good care of your family. And after all, sometimes you call a contractor 2, 3, 4, they don't come out, they don't show up on time, they charge you too much. So why not just take the time to do that on your own? And in some of these cases, I didn't even have to look up the video on how to do it, because some things are just common sense, self-explanatory. So in this case, this kit that I bought on Amazon for $37.97 was a gas range sealed burner head and igniter assembly replacement part. I bought it, and let's see what the savings was. $250, take away $37.97. The savings there was $212.03. All right. So let's go on to the next one. The next one I have here is the dishwasher. And let me pull up what the part was. The pressure sensor, pressure switch replacement. That's what that was. And in this case, I didn't have anybody come out, but I diagnosed the problem on my own because I took it apart and I could see that the part had actually broken. The price of this part was $19.42, but I did call the repair people. This was around Thanksgiving, and they had obviously a surcharge because they're so busy. This project took me about 90 minutes to do. They were going to charge $300 to come out and with the part. And they said the part cost more than $100, but I bought it on Amazon for $19.42. So let's go see the savings. There's $300 minus, take away $19.42. That's a savings of $280.58. So already we've got more than $800 in our pockets here, right? All right, let's go to the next one, the water heater. The water heater, this one was a sensor, a vapor sensor that needed to be replaced because these things happen. And I found out, so for those of you that might not know, is I had my motorcycle and my lawnmower close to the water heater in the garage. And my water heater is ran on natural gas, not electric. But nevertheless, if you have a gasoline machine, right, motor close by your water heater, it senses that there's gas vapor in the air. And then it basically trips it and it ruins it. It burns it out. It's this little plastic piece. So it's called a flammable vapor sensor for your water heater. This was a Rheem water heater. And the cost to replace with the labor and the visit was going to be $250. This project was so simple, I couldn't believe it. It took me 10 minutes to do. $250 is what they wanted to charge me. I bought it on Amazon for $32 even, $32 even. So that's $250, take away 32. That's $218 in my pocket right there. All right. And then the last project I want to talk to you about is air conditioner. Boy, I've had a lot of issues over the years with air conditioners, but I've got 2 units, one upstairs, one downstairs in my home. And the one upstairs kept having issues every time there was a power outage. And almost always the issue, and I don't say always, this would happen like every other year, it would be the capacitor. And this air conditioning company, which we had a contract with, so they'd come out twice a year to inspect it, was included in the service plan that was $180 per year. I ended up getting rid of the service because every time they came out, they would charge me $180 to replace this capacitor. I ended up going on Amazon one of the times. They had their tech guy out here. I said, how much does capacitor cost? He's like, hey, that capacitor doesn't cost that much, but I can't really say. So I go look up the capacitor. I compared Granger to Amazon. Granger was actually cheaper. It was $19. So just imagine he was charging me $180 for a $19 part. That's a total of $161 in my pocket. So, and that part also takes no more than 10 minutes. You take out the panel in your outside unit and you unplug it. You turn off the power, obviously, turn off the breaker, and you replace the capacitor. Done. It's incredible how much money you can save. And I think it's not just about saving money, it's just having the pleasure to be able to do it, take care of your home, and you become your own home's hero for you and for your family. And these are just 5 appliances with 5 parts. Over the next few episodes, I'll discuss many other projects around the house that you can do for next to nothing. And in this case, the savings was, let's look here. I added up 5 different parts for the fridge, the stove, the dishwasher, the water heater, and the AC. The parts combined cost $123. And the companies, what they wanted to charge me was a total of $1,425. So if I take away $123, which was the parts, $123 take away $1,425, that's $1,302 in my pocket. Now, I don't know about you, but it doesn't matter how much money you make. If you can put $1,300 in your pockets, you are going to be much happier. That's a great little vacation right there with the family, right? A staycation. And what did it take me? 90 minutes. So let's see, that's 3 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours and 20 minutes. I'd exaggerate none of these numbers here. So 5 hours, 20 minutes, 5 projects. I saved $1,302, 5 different parts costing $123. Do yourself a favor. Next time you have an issue happening in your home, take your time to do the research. Go on YouTube. Not all videos are good. Obviously, there's a lot of people that just want to monetize, but you want to learn it, you want to do it, you want to pass it on to your kids, and especially for those of you who have rental properties or Airbnbs, you need to learn how to do these things yourself. You will save a boatload of money over time and be able to troubleshoot at a moment's notice without the need of bringing on a professional contractor. All right. So that's it for today's episode on how you can save thousands of dollars by doing projects yourself. If you're a homeowner looking to stay informed about ways that you can repair your own issues at home, I hope this episode added value to your day. Make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on episodes that help you make your home a better place. This is Alex signing off. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Thanks for tuning in to the Home Matters podcast. Remember, a great home starts with making smart choices. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on a new episode. For more resources or to get in touch with a trusted local contractor, check out localcontractor.co. Until next time, take care and happy renovating.